and we can do Chief Forest as a possible sponsor. We're not sponsored by these guys, but anyway.
That's why it's all around.
Oh, is it? Oh,
I got a question.
all right. That's not.
No free advertising.
No free advertising.
No. Especially not. Yeah, they can't link up us.
Yeah, that's right. I'll let that happen. But anyway, hey guys, welcome to not another Marvel channel. I'm Dave. Robby's joining us again.
Hello.
We're watching Iron Man 2 today.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've seen this.
Been a long minute for me. Yeah.
Iron Man 2, what do you remember? What was the last thing you remember from Iron Man 2?
The suit up. The suit ups have always been awesome.
Which one? Like the
on suit? The briefcase suit up, of course.
The briefcase suit up was pretty good.
Yeah.
I remember I did fall asleep.
Oh no!
In the cinema watching this. I think the middle part just dragged a little bit for me, so I'd be keen to see if that is the case.
Yeah.
Watching it again. Who knows? But
yeah, I'm really, really, really interested to watch this again because it's been ages, and obviously there's so much anti-hype about it. Like people,
that's true.
Hasn't got a lot of good things said about it. So
yeah, it's not everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I'm really, really interested to watch it again.
I feel like this was my least favorite out of Phase 1.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Because there's a few good movies, but a few not very good movies as well.
Like people would say Incredible Hulk would not be there.
Or Thor 2?
Or Thor 2.
So pretty low as well, right?
Actually, I think I prefer... Oh, Thor 2 is Phase 2.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Phase 1 is like from Iron Man to the first Avengers.
Okay. I didn't get my phases right.
That's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame because I remember being really, really excited for it because of War Machine.
And that's right. And Don Cheadle returns. Well, he doesn't return. He got introduced.
Oh, yeah, he introduced.
Get rid of Terrence Howard. He's gone.
Yeah. But it just didn't hit like I hoped it to. It would. So it's interesting. Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to watch it again.
Shall we get started then?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
How long after Iron Man 1 was this released?
2 years. So the Iron Man 1 came out in 2008, nothing in 2009, and then 2010 was Iron Man 2.
It's interesting how different it was, huh? Different time.
I know, such a different time.
Yeah.
But it picks up right after.
It does, yeah.
The first one, doesn't it? Anton Banco.
Yeah, have you got a story?
Sort of. I don't know. I don't remember. He does pop up in Agent Carter.
Oh, okay. And what's his son's name there? This is
Ivan.
Yeah.
I think Anton Banco was his actual name in the comic books for Whiplash.
Oh, yes. Yep.
I don't know why they've changed it.
Yeah. So Stark Expo, has this got something to do with the expo that Rogers and Bucky?
Yes, I think it's the same one. Because you'll see that there's a globe.
Yes.
In the background somewhere, and that's the same globe you see in Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah, okay, so there's a bit of connection between what Howard was doing back then and what Tony.
Yeah. Which is a cool connection.
It is right. It is quite a cool connection. Yeah.
To see that thread continue through. I don't know whether it would have been called the Stark Expo back in 1943 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I do know that the globe is the same globe. But
that's like in there. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anton Banco was the name of Whiplash in the comic books.
Oh, it was, is it?
Yeah, not Ivan.
Okay, interesting.
So Ivan, I think, is Crimson Dynamo's first name. The Anton Banco is Crimson Dynamo as well.
Oh,
what? Yeah, alter ego.
Okay, I thought there was completely no connection to both of them.
Oh, nah, sorry, my bad. Whiplash's real name in this, according to Wikipedia, is Marco Scarlotti.
Okay, yep. Because I didn't think he was any sort of different nationality.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I think Anton Van Gogh is the name of Crimson Dynamo from the comic books.
Okay.
And then they've chucked it into a film.
Yep.
She plays Invisible Woman in the newer Fantastic Four film.
Wait, what?
Kate Mara in the Michael B. Jordan version. I think that's the. Yeah, it is. It is. Multiverse, man. It really is. Yeah.
Is that a bit of a meta line?
I reckon so. If it was, it's pretty clever.
It's very, very clever. Yeah. I'm here to deal with it, move on.
Yeah. But Don Cheadle does play it differently than Terrence Howard, doesn't
he? Really does. And I think that's what I was interested. I think I really wasn't a fan of any of the Jim Rhodes in the MCU.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of him in the comics. Interesting. He wasn't a great person, but I like the character.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. That's one of the things I'm really interested to see if I actually like him here or not.
As you rewatch it all.
Yeah. Yep. And then part of me also wonders, would somebody like who plays Sam Wilson?
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. If he would have nailed a character like Jim Rhodes a bit better.
I see.
Like a bit more of a. He's still got a lot of over the top. Or not over the top, but he's got a big character.
Yeah, a big personality.
Yeah, but he's a bit more of an army man. Only. So he takes different things further. Yeah.
Nah, he's dead.
Yeah. That scream.
He twisted his back.
Yeah.
I think Mickey Rourke had some good potential.
He did. Yeah.
But unfortunately, they did make him quite a two-dimensional villain.
No, they didn't. Yeah. Have you ever been into art?
Not really.
Other than that Iron Man art.
Yeah. If it's comic book art,
yeah,
potentially.
Yep.
Not as much as our mate Aaron.
Yes.
Shout out to our buddy Aaron. Biggest Jim Lee fan.
Yep. Shouts Jim Lee too. He's watching.
Yeah. Hey, Jim Lee might see this one day. It'd be awesome.
Yes, hopefully.
Oh, there's the Mark 1 suits there.
Yeah.
So he must have gotten it back from Overdose.
Yeah, actually that's true. Overdose took the time to ship it over,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably get a list together of where each character is, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe before our next watch.
Yeah, that'd definitely
we do what we were talking about
earlier. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think, just that we can keep track of all the characters, where they are when at this point in time.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because I think this is a nice point to start.
Yeah, while we're early on.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because it's only going to get a lot messier.
Can you imagine just working out with a view like that?
Oh, yeah. This is another funny nod, right? To Happy?
Oh, yes, because he's a boxer.
Yeah. And this is such a good introduction to her.
She looks so young too.
Yeah. This is going to be pretty quick, huh?
It is.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the pacing's good so far. I don't think I had an issue so far watching this movie the first time.
Yeah.
Because I think what's so good is that Tony Stark is such a charismatic character.
Yep.
Like you enjoy watching him.
Yep.
Not being Iron Man.
Yeah. That's 100% true. Yep. Yeah, the Elon.
Oh yeah, Elon Musk is in this.
Yeah.
You do. Then we'll make it work.
I think he actually started work on some sort of propulsion for SpaceX.
Oh, at this time?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Funny cameo.
Yeah.
I think he does that though. Just cameos every now and then.
Elon Musk.
Oh, he's at least in Rick and Morty.
Oh.
And you're happy to, yeah, pretty funny.
Oh, cool. Apparently this race in Monaco was all CGI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't think they could have closed down the streets of Monaco to build it.
So this, interesting.
Somebody might need to fact check that for me. But
This is pretty cool.
it's pretty awesome.
It just burns off. Yeah.
You make just think we key look good. That key did not work.
Yeah. This would be Michael Bay.
It's so Michael Bay. It is also very like. Surely something would have hit him.
Yeah. That's true. A bit of debris, a bit of anything.
Surely like a tire. Oh yeah, this is awesome.
This is it.
Ah, that's cool. Just the cinematography of it as well. Yeah, the suit-ups have just gotten better.
Yeah. I mean, this even like you didn't think they could do any better than the first one. Suit up with the first one and nail it in the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah. A portable suit.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked it to be longer.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. Yeah.
I don't know. I would have unlocked the door first before I set that on my bomb.
But if I might make a suggestion,
Maybe it's if he like a little bit comic booky.
Yeah, I don't know whether a real person will act like this.
Yeah. Whereas at least Obadiah was much more grounded. Like I feel like he did the corporate like mirror to Tony Stark better than
Hammer.
Hammer.
Yeah. He almost seems like an idiot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. To be someone who is supposedly running an organization or a company of also weapons manufacturing.
Yes.
it's not theoretical anymore.
I think part of what I feel about Rhodey in the MCU is maybe I don't feel like they're buddies.
Yeah. The chemistry maybe wasn't
there
as much as Terrence Howard.
Maybe, yeah. I just feel like I can't see them as long-time buddies. Yeah.
No, I get it. I'm gonna handle it, okay? Just let me handle it.
Handle it, or I'm gonna have to.
Well, that's super serious. And I don't know.
Too serious, huh? For Rhodey?
Yeah.
I do like that they don't completely rush him into being War Machine straight away.
Yeah, that's true.
And that there's some sort of progression towards him
Yeah.
having the Iron Man, the War Machine suit.
Yes.
It makes sense.
Yeah. That's very true.
Although I do find it interesting that Rhodey could learn how to fly now.
Yeah, that's true. Although I was just wondering if it was believable about him using the suit. And I guess it sort of is because he's just brawling.
That's true. He's just fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a bit shaky on the fly.
Oh, yeah.
But surely hand-to-hand combat, he's going to
Oh,
Tony's
he
like-
should be Tony Stark, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this for me, from this point onwards, it dragged for me.
Yeah. I can sort of see that.
So I wonder whether the pacing will be better now.
Yeah, it'd definitely be interesting to see how that. Yeah, it's sort of almost take the
I'm gonna have to ask you to exit the donut.
sort of bit of left turn.
Yeah, it feels different.
Yeah,
right.
It does. Yeah.
He just took it. The little brother walked in there, kicked your ass, and took your.
It's just Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm just thinking that. Yeah. He's just playing Samuel L. Jackson. He's not even. Yeah.
Where are all of these other workers?
Yeah, that's true. He's got a whole Tesla factory and it's empty.
Yeah. Like, who assembled all of that? Like, are the workers not there anymore?
And cool because you know he can do it, right?
He can, yeah.
I feel like when I watched this first time, I was like, oh, this guy.
What can he do? What
Yeah,
aging Coulson
impossibly do exactly.
Well, that's the next thing we watch after this. Is a funny thing happened on the way to Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
And that's where you see Coulson actually kick some butt.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on arming it, all right?
I guess that's the interesting thing, that why would Tony put a reactor in every suit if he's got it on him?
That's true too.
Yeah.
He would have had to make like a whole pig with them now.
Yeah,
He's out.
What is and always will be my greatest creation.
Like, he says he's limited to the technology of his time, but what is he trying to sort of make?
My understanding of it is he knows that there's the new element is out there. He just doesn't have the tech to build the collider or whatever to create it.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, which I think is interesting because it just maybe seems a bit convenient as well.
Yes. Yeah. That scene with his dad.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably, that's one of the things that may let this film down a little bit, is the convenience of a lot of plot points.
Yep. Yeah.
Which means, wait, what? What'd you just say? You're good.
It's cool how they don't labor it either. It's just, they just put her in there. The fans know.
Yes.
And then that's,
Yeah. It's not just a cameo for the sake of a cameo.
Yeah.
She's a supporting character.
Yeah.
Right? And it's, I think that's what I really like, that Marvel take their time.
Yeah.
With their characters.
Yes.
Highlight the Unisphere.
And they never tell you what element he made, though, right?
Yeah.
And how do you even synthesize an element?
Yeah. But I mean, in saying that, I think there's a whole bunch of new elements that have been added since we were in high school. So maybe it's not
really
ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. And I think part of it is like, I think he builds a collider, right? He builds sort of smashing atoms together. So maybe that's what it takes. And maybe it's not as wild as, or maybe not as like sort of easy or coincidental as it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I think that was the shoot that we saw in the first Iron Man, the little Easter egg when it was trying to get his suit off.
Yep.
Lift a coil.
Yeah, you can see that they're already laying out those foundations for the next few films.
It is, yeah. It felt like Iron Man was almost like just here's something. This is where they go, okay, actually, we want to put it together a lot more, hey?
And it doesn't seem forced either.
Yeah.
Just let it happen naturally. I think some films that you watch, they just force cameos or they just force Easter eggs to just to say, hey, here's a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Here's a shared universe.
Yep. It's sort of trying to wink to the camera a bit too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas this one, they just like it happened. Who does this better, him or Tobey Maguire?
Oh. Yeah. But Tobey Maguire dancing was a little bit, I don't know, out of character for me.
That's iconic in so many bad ways, right?
Yeah. Big was it Into the Spider-Verse? I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
The joke out.
Oh man. War Machine. That's cool.
It looks good.
It look, yeah.
I like the buffiness of this suit.
Yeah. It looks like War Machine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the triangles. Yeah. That's a cool looking suit, the Mark 6.
There are
Yeah.
civilians present. I'm here on orders. Let's not do this right now.
Yeah. Key.
Yeah, which they've confirmed to be Peter Parker,
Yes. Yep.
which is cool. But no one really knows it at this time. The only time. Although you do see that helmet again in, I think, is it Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh, really?
In you know when Deadpool goes to see Happy to try and join the Avengers, and you got all those different artifacts in there. Yeah, that helmet's in that. The boy's helmet is in that room.
Oh, that's cool.
So at some point, Tony Stark would have come back to that kid and go, "Hey,
Yeah.
can I have your helmet?"
Yep. I guess this almost feels like it's trying to make up a little bit for Iron Man 1.
Oh, at the end.
Yeah, how they battled was not nearly much of anything at all there. So mainly that's what they tried to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that goes to his shows off his boxing skills.
Yeah.
But Black Widow is pretty cool.
It's so cool, and I think early Marvel really, and I mean even later Marvel, but I really like how much effort they put into having a style for each character's fighting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point actually. They're all very different.
yeah. Captain America has one. Tony Stark obviously is not a trained fighter, so he has a different like fight style. I think even War Machine and him I have quite a different fight style.
Yeah.
Thor has a different one. The Hulk would have like, and obviously Black Widow is cool.
Yeah, her style is awesome. It's pretty good still.
Yeah,
There's some fights.
this is cool.
That's right.
Yeah,
If you watch there's a one scene in Ben Affleck's Deadpool.
yeah.
Where Elektra and Deadpool were Jennifer Garner but had to fight each other.
Oh yeah, in the playground.
In the playground.
Yeah.
That has not aged well.
Oh really?
It's so slow.
Oh really?
Yeah, but they're just gonna make it look like they're trying to make it look like it's like kung fu. Yeah, but it's awful.
Oh no. That's a shame.
I have not watched that movie in so long. I'd be so interested to watch that again.
Yeah. The way they did Black Widow is her fight style was really good.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite scene.
Yeah.
In the movie. Because they both look so good.
Yeah. Even just that, yeah. Yeah, holy it's going nuts.
And you're right, that they both have different styles. Like it seems like Tony still has the hand-to-hand combat in his Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
It's a one-off.
That was like a comic book panel.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have read that in a comic book.
Yeah.
Seeing that scene.
Yes, let's go.
I'm gonna be seeing you again real soon.
At least we know he's alive.
Yes, that's true.
But that's it for him, huh?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's Justin Hammer.
yeah. Interesting.
Again, I guess that's the board of characters and where they are. Yeah, I need to make a list of who's introduced so far and where they're at. And then that way, the next time we watch a movie, we can
Yeah, that's a good idea.
figure out where everyone is at.
Oh, that's interesting to know if they ever would use Hammer again.
Yeah.
It feels like it's moved past this.
Yeah, I feel like he's done.
And it almost feels like they're really trying to make up for the Ironmonger fight, because this is basically an Ironmonger 2.0.
That's true.
Yeah, it even looks like him.
They're trying to make it a little bit more of a spectacle.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole sequence was almost
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
quite long, right? Like from the moment that War Machine flies out,
Yeah.
there's been a battle ever since.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, that went pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. Again, I feel like all the Whiplash fight scenes went pretty quick.
Yeah, they were really quick.
Like that ended so quickly.
It's like dog years. I mean, it's like the president.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I think I like that they took their time. This relationship, it didn't happen in the first Iron Man film.
Yeah.
I think how a lot of films,
Yeah.
the love interest happened straight away.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's scenes from Incredible Hulk.
Oh.
Actually, the next
Go,
movie.
like right there.
Yeah, no, that's right there.
Yeah.
So it suggests that
Avengers.
the Hulk had already attacked Culver University by this point of the film.
Yeah.
It is my
That was very good. He sort of has a few nice little cameos
Yeah,
through a few movies, hey?
that's right, yeah.
who is, of course.
And you played that well.
Yeah, there you go.
Iron Man 2. Is there anything after this?
There's an end credit scene, so we'll get to that now.
Oh. This is the hammer.
Yeah. I thought this was a great end credit scene.
This is really good.
It sort of teases the next film.
But leaves some intrigue, right? Like, what's the hammer doing here without the man?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like a lot of end credit scenes as of late from Marvel have been just throwaway scenes.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, they don't advance anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, we found it.
Where this genuinely goes. Yeah. Huge questions.
That was so cool, right? Like they did that pretty well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did you think, Ryan?
Yeah, interesting. I'm trying to work out. Yeah, so Tony's arc here is very much that he's the man. He's got it all. I think it's almost a similar thing to Captain Marvel, where there's no real emotional hook for me. Like I feel like the journey with him facing death or alcoholism and trying to get through that,
Yeah.
could have been played out to some sort of depth.
Yeah.
But it's almost as if he just finds this MacGuffinism, the MacGuffinanium,
Yeah.
and then he's better.
That's
Like
true.
he's sort of better from the alcoholism. He's not dying anymore.
Yeah.
Better, like, yeah,
The magic of that element that he found.
yeah. So there's nothing sort of that hooks me to it. And it's just the fact that he's RDJ and he can love Iron Man, Tony Stark so well.
Yeah. And that's what I think that's the thing about Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, you can watch an Iron Man film and just enjoy Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to see a lot of Iron Man in it, which I feel like this was short on that maybe, but yeah, I agree with all those points actually, because this was probably my least favorite MCU film of this phase.
Wow.
And there were great moments, like the suit up from the Monaco race was fantastic.
Yep.
And the last scene with War Machine, I think, were the standout scenes for me.
Yeah.
And that's about it. And Black Widow, I think she was great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me that was that last scene was awesome. The bots fighting bots. I've always loved that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I think even then they sort of supersede that in other movies to have even cooler fights. Fight choreograph fights or that sort of thing.
Yes.
Which probably was the reason why I didn't really go back to this one as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there wasn't as much to draw me back to it.
Yeah. So where would you rank this in our sort of it's our ranking? So let's just to recap what we've had so far.
Yeah.
So for you, you had Iron Man, and then Captain America, the First Avenger, and then Captain Marvel, and I was pretty much exactly the same. So where would you put Iron Man 2 in this list?
That's a really good question. At this stage, I think I'm trying to work out if I liked it better than Captain Marvel.
That's what I'm trying to figure out as well.
Yeah. I think it's definitely more fun than Captain America.
Okay.
Just in terms of the spectacle of it, the laughs, the characters.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was entertaining. Captain America was a bit more straight. Yeah, so they had Tommy Lee Jones, he was cool too, which I totally forgot about.
Yeah.
Whereas Captain Marvel feels like a newer film, so it just feels that much more polished.
Yes.
So it feels like it's got better production value or that sort of thing.
It had a lot of years of experience.
Yeah. So it just feels like a cleaner, like more sort of polished product. But in terms of it was just enjoyment, maybe I enjoyed this one a bit more.
The Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Captain America?
Maybe not Captain America. I think Captain America tells a cleaner story for me.
Yeah, I think, I would agree. I don't think I would watch this over Captain America, the First Avenger.
Yeah.
Because I think, overall, on the whole, Captain America was just a great story.
Yes. Yes.
Like I said, I feel like some bits in this film dragged in the middle a little bit for me.
Yep.
It almost like we said, it was a different film after Rhodey took the Mark II suit.
In a video game, it's almost like a side quest.
Yes,
there's the main quest that he got with Hammer and Whiplash and all that, and he sort of Fury's called him to find his MacGuffin over here. So he's like, okay, But I mean, it does go back to the main storyline, but it just does feel like it really takes a left turn. Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
So I for me, I think I would put it. Now the thing is, like I said, do I like it more than Captain Marvel?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think I'm probably leaning at number 3 for me.
Okay,
for this one.
So you would be Iron Man, Captain America, the First Avenger, Iron Man 2, then Captain Marvel?
Yep. Yeah. I think that's where I'll fit.
I think I would be the same. I think, Captain Marvel. That's an interesting one.
Yeah. I mean, watching it again is not bad. And I think it's sort of like this, the whole timeline, watching it this way, has sort of worked pretty well.
Yes. Nothing contradicts itself at the moment.
No, it doesn't. It adds to it because you can see the sort of the progression with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Howard Stark. And
yeah. And that's why I think this, like watching it in this order, is makes a lot more sense in terms of narrative.
Yep.
In terms of watching in release order, which I think is fun as well. Things can get a little bit confusing because then you're jumping back in time for Captain Marvel, for example, if you were to watch it after Avengers Infinity War. It breaks it up a little bit for me.
It does. Yeah. So So far, it's told a pretty clean story, which is funny because they're obviously written at different times.
That's right. Yeah. It's quite cohesive. So as at the moment, Iron Man, Captain America, the First Avenger. Iron Man 2, Captain Marvel. That's our ranking.
So we're in alignment for now.
Both of us are in alignment right now. I'm happy with that sort of ranking order. What I'll try and do before our next watch is get a list of all the characters that we've seen so far. And then we can figure out where they all ended up.
That's nice.
Before we watch A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Thor's Hammer and The Incredible Hulk. Cool. Yes, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video for A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Thor's Hammer and The Incredible Hulk. See ya.